Hey guys, my name is Benji with the SouthWest Carpenters. I just wanted to make this video so that we can show our friends and people who want to join into our union what kind of tools we use out there in the trade so that they can have a better idea of what to look for when they're purchasing their beginner tools. Here I have a 1 foot level, also known as a torpedo on the job site. Next I have a framing square. You're going to use this out in the field, especially with layouts. You want to square something up real quick. This comes very handy. Next I have my chalk box. Now some of the guys carry more than one. I usually carry 2. Some of the layout guys carry 3, 4, whatever colors they need for different kinds of layouts. I also have my chisel. You also want to keep a keel on you so you can mark certain things that you can't really see a pencil on. A pair of dikes for cutting wire. A pair of pliers for cutting wire and also tying down iron when you have to. You also want to have your speed square. This comes very handy when you want to make a quick mark so you can cut some 2x4s or any kind of lumber at that. Up next I got a Spud Wrench. Now we use this out there for multiple reasons. It's always handy to have on you, and you could also use it to get holes lined up or whatnot. A screwdriver. I use this screwdriver here. Not every day, but it's always handy because you never know when you're going to need to use a Phillips or a flathead screw that you got to get out of something real quick. This goes along handy with the screwdriver issues. You also have a cat's paw. Use this for mistakes, and if you got to strip something real quick, this comes very handy and useful. I have my long screwdriver flathead. I use this to pry things over when I got to, line things up if I have to, stab it into the wood, bend that over, get all lined up. Pencils, 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 pencils. You're always gonna lose them, but you're always gonna need them too. So make sure you have more than one pencil on you. I keep one on my hard hat. Also, of course, Carpenters, we use hammers. This is what I have. I got a deluge here. Comes very handy, and you can't do your job without it. Up next, I got a stripping bar. This stripping bar is very handy, especially when you're stripping. You want to save your hammer from all that prying over or whatnot. This is actually a better prying tool than your hammer is. So when you're stripping, you want to bring this out with you out there. Vice grips. I use these out there to pull anything, like as far as steaks go. Comes very handy. You twist the steak, the round steaks, and pull them up. Anything you got to get a grip on, these things will come very useful. Tamper Cutters. Now these things, you're going to use them out there for columns, or you want clean edges on the column or a wall. We have chamfer out there on the job site. These things are very useful for cutting those angle cuts that you need to put in those. Utility knife, you always want to have one of these because you never know when you're going to have to cut something or sharpen your pencils. I got this 100-footer right here. Use this more for layout, or you got to change something down. You got 2 guys. You got one on the end of the tape, and you got the one on the other. And they're just going to measure something really long. Let's see here. What else I got? I also have my tape measure. I preferably use the Fat Max. A lot of the guys out there use the Fat Max, but any tape measure is a tape measure. So just fit one that suits you best. I have a 2 foot level. These come handy when you need something longer than your 1 footer. And it's not completely that big. You can use a 2 footer. I also have my 4 foot level, which will give you more accuracy if you're trying to level out longer things. I also have a handsaw. Rarely use it, but it's a handy tool to keep in your toolbox. Make sure you have one. If you guys like this video and you want to see more, you want me to touch a specific topic on concrete carpentry, let me know. If you're with 1506, you're working interior, working finish work, and you want to share your tools, I suggest that you make a video so that other apprentices that want to join with us will know where to start. I do want to get PPE, and I do want to focus on fall protection. So I'll be making a video for that, and I'll post that up soon. Thank you. Where'd my tape measure go, babe? You're going to use it in the impact. Cut. Nah, cut that part.